How to start succeeding and stop struggling. I spent a period of my life struggling, failed, had setbacks, and then a few years later succeeded and had great success. I was the same person in both cases. I had the same abilities, the same talents, the same intellect, the same hair color. I was the same person. I had the same friends. I lived in the same location. What had changed? One thing. I saw myself as somebody who had already succeeded. I changed my mindset. When I was struggling, my boss told me to work harder, make more phone calls. I was trying to be a salesman. Push the people I was selling harder, force them to buy, convince them to buy, get better, get tougher. Why wasn't I doing it? Something was holding me back that I didn't understand. When I finally succeeded, I understood one of those things. My father was an alcoholic, and he used to take me to a farmer's market. And when we were there, he would point out people. He's rich and he's a crook. He's rich and he's a crook. He's rich and he's a crook. My father had a false belief that all successful people were crooks, and that he needed to be a crook to be successful, and that's why he wasn't a success. He didn't realize he didn't work hard enough. His alcoholism, which he used to create a mental problem, was holding him back. The mental problem was holding him back. His chance to really succeed without serious therapy was almost zero. So he was blaming it on something else that wasn't true. But now I'm trying to be a salesman. And why can't I work harder? Because I don't want to be a crook. And for me to succeed, I have to be a crook. I believed my father because he was my father. We all pick up false ideas from various places that we believe, and they hold us back. And until we get rid of them, they control our lives. We have the ability to succeed. We were born with it. We could walk, talk, run, and play when we were born, soon after we were born. But when we got older, like we are now, we have some false ideas that hold us back. Now, when we use traditional growth, if I had done what my boss had taught me and worked harder and pushed harder, I might have succeeded. And if I had succeeded, I would have changed my mindset. I would have changed my self-view. I would have changed my ideas in this particular area of my life. But I didn't. I let those control me. Then over 50 years ago, while I was struggling, I discovered a tool. In fact, I invented a tool that I think is entirely different and new. You've never heard about it. So please don't try to attach it to something else you already know, because it's brand new. It's a way to change your mindset before you begin working on a goal, rather than after you succeed. You see yourself as somebody who has already succeeded. You use the tool in my book and picture yourself doing one thing that you'll be doing after you've succeeded, and surround that with 3 or 4 or 5 emotions. And you say those emotions over and over and over again. And as you do that, you will create a new mindset, and that will control your life instead of your current mindset, which is holding you back because of the false ideas. I did not mention anything about true ideas in creating this true mindset, because it's all about emotion. Your false ideas are obviously false to you, but they're held, some of them are false, some of them you don't know what they are, but they're held in place by emotions, and you can't think your way out of them. By accumulating these emotions around one thing you'll be doing after you've reached your goal, once you've accumulated enough, it changes your mindset and eliminates these false ideas. It overpowers the emotions that are holding them in place, and they just drift away. You don't even know what they were. I only knew one, and that was that my father told me rich people are crooks. And I realized after I started to succeed that that was false, and I let it go. It was so dramatic that I remembered it. There were probably 50 others that I'd let go, all because I'd set my mindset, reset my mindset by saying these 3 or 4 or 5 emotions. Based on natural law, it works every time. It sounds spooky and different, but it works. You can change your mindset before you begin a task, and you can be a person that succeeds at levels you never dreamed dream possible. Or you can disregard what I'm saying and stay the way you are. We all have choices. But I love you as a person and hope you'll try what I'm saying and use it. And as you use it because not only you love yourself, but you love the others that will benefit as you become more of your full potential. Change your mindset and be more of who you can be. Good luck.